It's a Friday, it's a Friday, it's a Braai Day, and it's also International Tea Day, which I didn't realize. Okay, so Zoe is going to be a genius this morning. I love finding new ways of doing chicken, okay, especially on the braai. You've got to do it, and you've got to have your Weaver Genesis too as well.
Absolutely.
But you are using tea, and we are going to smoke this chicken.
We are going to smoke this chicken. We're going to smoke it on the braai. So we're going to use, because it's tea day, we're going to use Rooibos tea, which, okay, help me.
Which is a great smoking agent.
It is.
Fuel,
it gives great flavor. It's very South African, which is always a bonus. So why not? If you're not a fan of Rooibos, you could use any other tea. So Earl Grey, if you're that way inclined. You could use just regular Ceylon black tea if you like.
But Rooibos is going to give a cool flavor.
The Five Roses Ceylon tea is also going to work wonderfully. We're using fresh pack Five Roses here.
Cool, thank you.
Okay, so it starts. So we're making the smoking.
And the nice thing with the TV, this is going to smoke nice and quickly, but it's also it's got a nice flavor kind of complement to the other little additives.
Absolutely, because we're going to flavor the chicken with apricot, and you know the flavors of apricot or notes of apricot in the Rooibos itself. Okay, so that's just some dry rice, and then some sugar, which is what's going to give us our smoke. Then basically you mix these three together. Okay. Then by now you will have lit your Weaver Genesis 2. Okay.
Cool.
And then you pop this.
So you want to get that smoking
in
first
here,
off. Okay.
And I'm going to pop the tray on top.
Oh, on top. Very clever.
Just like that.
I love the fact we've got a nice controlled heat in our Genesis 2 there as well.
Absolutely, and it tells you, the dial tells you what temperature you're at all times. Okay, so now onto the chicken. Start with some parsley.
Cool.
I'm using parsley because I know you're not a fan of coriander.
I've been trying to desensitize myself to coriander.
If you would like to use coriander, you go right ahead. A bit of apricot jam. We mentioned the apricot before, so that's the first hit of apricot. And then the second hit is dried apricots.
Did you say second hit?
Hit of apricots.
Hit. Boom, boom.
And then some garlic as well going in here.
Nice and chunky as well there.
Nice and chunky because we're going to blitz it up anyway. And then will you cut that lemon in half for me? This is some ground ginger. You could use fresh ginger if you liked. It's completely up to you, but I like a bit of the spicy spice.
Cool.
Okay, a bit of
lemon.
Squeeze of lemon in there. And then you're going to grab that oil for me and you're going to drizzle it in here. And then basically what you do is you're going to pulse this. So you go right ahead.
How much do you want? Enough?
Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're using the Olive Pride olive oil, which is really great. It's got a great burning temperature as well. So, okay, so then we pulse, and in there I've got a free-range whole chicken. So you can do this. If you want it chunky, you'll probably stop now. Cool. But I want it a little bit smoother, so I'm just going to blend it up a little bit more.
So you want it to fill every crevice inside the chicken,
You want it to cover the chicken, and it's got what's going to flavor the chicken.
Cool.
So basically, once you've blitzed it up.
Okay, and the key word here is chicken, amazingly enough. Okay, to 33728, and we'll send you this awesome tea-inspired ingredients list. So you really like layering it on there.
No, don't play around. Go inside the cavity as well. Get it in there, and then all over the chicken. And then basically what happens, that smoking stuff will start smoking. Okay, so you got to keep it on the fire until it starts actually smoking inside. Then at that point you'll pop the chicken on that rack. So ours isn't smoking yet, but of course we've smoked one beforehand. And then I want to show you this cool gadget.
Ooh.
Oh, look at the chicken.
So again, the key word is chicken to 33728. So you know we've been doing this on the Genesis 2, which is absolutely amazing. And I've just got to sneak this in here. It's worth almost 20,000 Rand, but on loot.co.za you can pick it up for 15,000 Rand, 999 Rand added to that, which is insane. And it really is one of the coolest things. I think you need it on your patio, okay? Whether you have a loft in Cape Town or not. It really is amazing. So,
it is.
But you've got probably the coolest braai gadget I've ever encountered. Why? Because I have an app.
The eye grill. So it's great for when you're roasting things like chicken or smoking chicken, because then you can tell the internal temperature. So for chicken to be cooked, it's got to be 74 degrees. So with the eye grill, that'll tell you. So basically it comes with the probes. It fits onto the Genesis here. Can you see?
Yeah.
It's plugged in. So we're going to go with number 1. So it's connected by Bluetooth.
Cool. Okay.
So I'm going to go into the thickest part of the chicken, and let's see how far we are.
So just sitting next to the braai, it was 43, 44, 45.
Can you see?
It's flying up. 49,
it's
50, 54, 56.
See, look at that.
60. I feel like I'm doing something amazing here, and I'm not doing anything. 63.
So ideally, you want to wait for it to get to 74. And what's great is that it's heat resistant, so you can actually keep it in the braai while you actually braai. So it controls the temperature of your chicken. That way, you know it's never going to overcook. You know when it's ready. You know when it's safe to eat. It's magical.
Oh, we're
Get it for
almost
someone
at
for
70.
Christmas.
Now, the beautiful thing, guys, we are giving away a Weber Genesis 2 as part of our Picker Box Fuel My Festive competition. So I hope you've been swiping your Avios card when you fill up with 400 Rand or more, 68 degrees. And of course, you've got to activate that Avios card. And you could be entered, yes, to win 300,000 Avios points, but also really cool prizes from loot.co.za, like this Weber Genesis 2 in our Picker Box competition. 68 degrees.
Yep, it's still got a little ways to go, but what's also great is that the iGrill takes 4 different probes. So if you're cooking 4 different types of things,
Look at that.
You can actually probe
Connected,
4 different
connected,
things and know
connected.
the temperature. So if you're going to get one of these for Christmas and put all your roasts on, control all
That
of
is
them.
amazing.
It's
And we know
amazing.
that over this time, 69, at this time of the year, you're always hosting for a lot of people.
You
So
are.
you're always,
I
it's a
know.
production line, a braai.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
69, we've almost hit 70 degrees. I
Almost.
absolutely
It needs
love
a few
that.
more minutes. I'm going to close it to regulate the temperature, and then
Please
we'll
do.
check in later.
Oh, man, that really, really is cool. And the iGrill app, which you can see here on our iPad, you can download that as well.
Yes.
And it turns a braai into a tech affair as
I
well.
know, love it, eh?
But I love the fact that we have pushed the boat out with this, but it hasn't taken us a lot of time at
Nope.
all. These are going to caramelize. We're going to
Oh.
get our tea infusion. How
Delicious.
long effectively should you be smoking a chicken for? Because you're still getting the heat from the
You
Weber
are
Genesis
getting the
2.
heat because it is hot smoking, and we're sort of using an indirect heat, so you light the side that you're not really putting the chicken directly on. It should take, a chicken this side will take about an hour and a half, but if you have the iGrill, obviously you just keep
You
watching
know.
it, and you'll know exactly what temperature it's getting to. Yeah, otherwise just keep an eye on it. Make sure that you poke the thickest part of the chicken just to make sure that it's cooked, and if the juices run clear, you're good to go.
And you want it to remain juicy. Now,
course.
the beautiful thing, this iGrill is available for 1,499 Rand, which is a steal. But you've got to get onto loot.co.za now. They've got a massive amount of stock, but they are going incredibly fast at the moment. And that comes with a 20% discount. It's like Black Friday every Friday, every Friday. It really is amazing. And again, if you want to try to duplicate this beautiful apricot and rooibos tea infused smoked creation, that is our chicken, you've got to SMS the keyword chicken to 33728. 70 degrees we are sitting at from probe 1.
We're close, 4 degrees away from
Do you know,
cooked
it kind of
chicken.
feels like Star Wars here. Probe 1 and probe 2. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And I think what comes to bear here for me is that while you're braaiing, you don't want to also be stuck to the braai
You
yourself.
don't need to be.
You want to be able to
Take
socialize.
your phone or your iPad, walk around. You can still make your salads and your sides and everything. This takes care of
You can
itself.
take some photos, go back to your app, take some photos,
Exactly.
go back to your app, take
Exactly.
a selfie or
Open
two.
gifts.
It
go back
really
to the
is.
food.
That's beautiful stuff, man. This really is connected. So what you want to do is, first off, before you approach your braai this festive season, go over to loot.co.za, go and check out their incredible deals, and also make sure that you are swiping your Avios card, because we could be giving you one of these brand new Weber Genesis 2 braais. Incredible stuff. And I think from Loot, giving you up to 40% off on Weber products. That's the
Amazing.
perfect way to see in the weekend. So you're a genius. 71
No, this is a
degrees.
genius.
Well, hopefully we'll reach our 74 degrees as we go into an ad break. When we return, we're going to get a performance from Questo, the man himself, 2 SA Hip Hop Awards, and he is here to perform for you.